downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound in this one, Cal Newhouser.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
The pitch. Carlos Manuel, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
And he deals.
Nope. That's inside.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
One out in the top of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Fouled off. He was late. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base is empty with 2 away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. There's a strike. Newhouser, over 200 career wins. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
Triple digits on that last pitch. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. This is the American League Championship Series on the show.
I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies. Give it all you got. Give it.
Back now at Progressive Field. And taking the ball for the Yankees. Nestor Cortez Jr. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The wind and the pitch. Ripped to third. Jazz tosses to first. One up, one down. Jackie Robinson digs in for the Guardians. And foul ball. The Guardians down by a pair here in Game 3 of the ALCS. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0. And 2. The pitch. That one ripped. Judge going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bob Gonzalez. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. And the first offering is not close.
Yeah, and he's been wearing out home plate lately, scoring a ton of runs for his team.
Line drive. Verdugo makes the grab, and that's the inning. Top of the second, down to third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's in there at the knees. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Stretches out and hauls it in.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Jason Dominguez, batting with one down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. Good eye right there.
1-1.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Bounce to the right. Dives, and he can't hang on. No play, that's an infield single. Craig Biggio coming into the game now as the injury replacement. One gone, runner at first. Next is switch hitting first baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Dominguez at first, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boom, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. In the air, right side, Parker sizing this one up. Feeling for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now it's going to be Lou Gehrig. Cortez back to work. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Next to hit, Eddie Matthews.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The pitch. Fall off foul. At the belt and fires. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Just off the outside edge. Yeah, that's ball two. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's the power speed combo. Tide Cobb on the ground, right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And up next for Cleveland, Dave Parker. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And a foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 3. The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Dominguez under it. That is the inning. And we're back at the plate. Carlos Manuel. As the lefty gets to work. Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
On the ground. In time to Gehrig. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Here's Alex Verdugo. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Check swing, and he held up. The pitch. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Popped up. Gonzalez settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And it's fouled away. Two outs, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up. Here in Cleveland, here's some real power at the plate. Johnny Bench. Here comes the pitch. And that one missing low.
Count 1-0.
And another ball. The wind to kick the 2-0. And that's outside. And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that is a foul ball. Step off throw to first. Bench gets back easily.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Bench on at first, nobody out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one drifts inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The 2-2 now. And another ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
3-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Judge is there. And it's caught for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's a big power threat. Pedro Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
And now the lefty way inside. In the air, left side, under it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And now Craig Biggio entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Home team down a run here in the last half of the 3rd. The 1-1 is fouled off. And here it comes. Runner on the go. Goes down looking. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Guardians 1. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The wind of the pitch. And Judge spoils that one. Judge, in his 8th season, 31 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 0-1. And there's a ball. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That clips the corner. Judge on the run. Swing and a miss. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline, and they lead by 2.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Chisholm stands in now and watches strike 1. To first, might be 2. Over to second for 1. A 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And a good eye there. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, left field. Cobb makes the grab on the run. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 3-1 ball. Bottom of the inning, here's the center fielder, Bob Gonzalez. And a pitch. On the ground to third. Jazz tosses to first, and 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with shift.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 3-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Eddie Matthews, the next to hit, went down on strikes his first time through. On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Tide Cobb digs in for the Guardians. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Kicks and deals. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Left-hand batter waits. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left field. Dominguez drifts towards it. makes the play, and it's out number 3. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. And he pumps it a strike. Base hit, left center field. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Rose batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And the next pitch is way outside. Cabrera leads off second with nobody out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right through there, got it. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Carlos Manuel will hit next. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right back to him on the mound. Gathers and throws to first. And that's an out. And next for New York, Alex Verdugo. Swings through that.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that's in for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Dave Parker. Cortez back to work. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air, left field. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. And now, Johnny Bench worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Swung on, belted. Back there. And it's gone. That's worth the price of admission. His second home run of the series, and we are starting over. It's 3-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat move. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now a chance for Mel Ott. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. There's a swing and a drive. Verdugo going back. It's gone. They go back to back, and they jump out front. It's 4-3.
His plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling. especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Pedro Gonzalez. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. That's not coming back. His second homer this series, and they add a run. It's 5-3.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Craig Biggio now at the plate. And a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. That one ripped right center field. Judge ranging back, and he brings it into the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Bob Gonzalez digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Marcus Stroman getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Number 98 also throwing. That one hit to right. Verdugo gets under it. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And out number 1 on the grab. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And he blows that one by at 100. Swing and a ground ball. Biggio. Judge out of the play. Here is Gleyber Torres. That missed inside, and that's ball 1. And another ball. And a pitch. And that skips in the dirt.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one at triple digits. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. The Guardians up by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Chisholm in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. It's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Marcus Stroman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
scary. The leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton also getting ready. The 0-2. High fly ball right field. Verdugo gets under it and makes the grab. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Eddie Matthews digs in for the Guardians. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Stroman, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a slurve, and occasionally works in a splitter. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him and he hit him. So man aboard. Ty Cobb digs in for the Guardians. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Little chopper rolls foul. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Righty delivers. Next offering misses down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
Runner breaks for third. Knocks that one away and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Runner on the go again. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get this. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And there's a strike to the outside corner. It's 0-1. The Yankees looking to rally. Foul ball there. Next pitch is outside.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Line to left. And it goes just foul. The pitch. That one lifted to left. Cobb gets under it. Makes the catch. One up, one down. And now the first baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. That one the other way. Makes the grab for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Tying run at the plate.
3 balls, no strikes.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Right side. Parker calls it in to end the inning. The runs, 1 hit. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the catcher comes up to him. Johnny Bench. Stroman, an all-star a season ago, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kicks and fires. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Finds his way through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know the
Torres beats to second, out there. Relay to first, double play.
No, very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Next to hit, Pedro Gonzalez. That one is absolutely belted. That ball's carrying. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Gonzalez into second, and he's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now, Craig Biggio on the ground to third, tosses across to first, and they get Biggio for the out. Here in Cleveland, and the batter now, Alex Verdugo. A new arm into the game, the righty, Fergie Yannkes.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's
on a second, they get one, and that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th. It's Aaron Judge now. Fastball for a strike. Judge over the top.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Bob Gonzalez. Stroman back to work. Right side, Cabrera. And he takes it himself for the out. Lou Gehrig digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered here in this one. That one fouled off. The 0-1. ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game 3. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throws from the seat of his pants, and he's safe at first.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Matthews in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Garrett stands at first with one out. Liner, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Babe Ruth. Runners at first and second for him with one down. Right through there for a strike. Two on, one out. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a pitch. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a 1-2 again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2 balls.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fastball almost got him there. Right-handed reliever. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. One down. Dave Parker, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Mitchell Page.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And another ball.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next offering is outside.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting him hear it as well.
And he deals. And that one hammered way back there. And gone! Grand slam! A monster shot to right. His second home run of the series. It's 9-3. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Wow, what a huge at-bat with the bases loaded to be able to come through with a swing like that. You know he was wishing it to stay fair. He gets the touch.
Now on the bump, Mark Leiter Jr. Base is empty, one away. Johnny Bench digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. 4 runs already in the frame. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Yogi Berra. Next pitch is outside. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Now this is in the air down the line. Verdugo brings it in with a nice running grab.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Towards first. Cabrera takes it to the bag, inning over, although plenty of damage done. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees.
Come and get it.
So remaining in the game defensively, Babe Ruth. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Mitchell Page. He takes over in right. Also entering the game, Yogi Berra. He takes over behind the plate. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 1 for 2. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Billy Wagner.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Whips it across. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
That one hammered center field. That's back. And brings it in at the wall. So they're down to their final out. Stepping in, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. They're down to their final strike.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a date.
And the Cleveland Guardians are headed back to the World Series.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team can't wait to get it started.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
the final line score for our ball game tonight. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 3 runs.